Your girl is your daddy. It was probably a week late. I was like, my brother's never it plays games, but like these sort of games, literally peed all over the tip, all over the screen. So I was like, oh, flip, man.
Then she's like, oh, babe, I think. I'm like, yeah? Nah, I'm like, yeah, you mugging my life. Made it more real. And thought, okay, I'm actually gonna be a dad now, so I need to perhaps, well, for me, I think.
But I have to tell my mum because I don't know who else to tell.
She wants me to pray, so everyone close their eyes. No, I'm joking. Well, but yeah, guys, we are back.
Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys.
She's happy, and I'm very happy because I've eaten, had a great dinner.
And I'm just happy because I'm happy.
Of course. And we're even happier because we got baby coming, yay, baby. So, guys, today's video, we're going to talk about the first trimester.
We are pregnancy update.
Our pregnancy. Yes. Oh yeah.
He said our. Anyway, yeah. So as I always say, we interact a lot with all of you guys on Snapchat. Maybe you're overleaning on me. Sorry, so, I just felt like so much weight on me.
And when she's ready, you're not close enough to me. Now you're too close to me.
You're just such a liar.
Guys, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start recording around the slide so you see what she's truly like.
No, all I felt like sometimes it's like
I have some mini cameras for you guys. Just watch.
Listen, even when I'm sleeping now, yeah, like, I'm really fine about people touching my belly. I just think it's weird, and it don't feel nice. It feels a bit creepy. Do you know what I mean? And even I feel creepy when I do it. But anyway, so like sometimes like when we're sleeping, like in the spooning position, like you just feel EJ's hefty hand, boom, on the side of my stomach, and I'm just like, can you just get off?
But is it not my seed?
It's not even that. It's just the fact that why is your hand so heavy? Feels like a ton of bricks.
Yeah, I just want to make sure, just want to guard.
Even right now, your legs.
I want to guard what's mine. Yeah?
That's a bit I can breathe.
Yeah, it's been given to me by God. But yeah, so, yeah, babe.
So, guys, of course, everybody knows that we're having a baby together. We're finally having a mini Jones. I shouldn't say finally because there was no rush.
No rush.
It was definitely God's time because I could have waited. Just saying. According to my plans, but you don't want my plans.
And as it says in the words, man's plans and God's plans. Exactly.
But yeah, so first off, I'm gonna start off with my first trimester. It's a bit of a chit chat video, you know, just keep it funky and that. I found out I was pregnant on the 1st of November, I think. Okay, here's what happened. Story time. Okay, so in October, you guys saw my birthday vlog and we done the Q&A. Now in that month, I noticed generally that I couldn't hold, like say I wanted to go to the toilet, I would have to go then. Like there was no 2 seconds about it, like I had to go to the toilet then. But I didn't think anything about it. I was thinking like, do I have a urine infection? But I was thinking I don't because like I'm not stinging or I don't have any sensation. Like there was nothing that showed my urine wasn't strong, nothing. So I was just like, okay, I didn't really pay much attention. I just thought, okay, if you need to go to the toilet, girl, you better go. And then
you got to go. You got to go.
Literally, and then I was like in La La Land because we were moving into this apartment at the time, so we were like transitioning between houses. And then EJ we were both working them times. Like I was working, like if you follow me on Snapchat, I was working a lot, slaying heads. And then my birthday came, and now looking back at it, I'm so mad. I relaxed my hair, cut it, looked slayage. And then in my vlog, because I think one of my friends even said like, oh, I was like, this time next year I'm gonna have a baby. But I was really gemming it, like, because my friends always like, when are you gonna have a baby? When are you gonna have a baby? When are you gonna have a baby? So I was like, this time next year I'm gonna have a baby. I was like, yeah. Like, but I was literally gemming it.
And as it says in the word of God, speak the things that be
not as if they are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But the funniest thing is, that day, I had a cocktail. My cousin bought me a cocktail. I'm not really an alcohol drinker. If it's like a celebration, I'll have like a glass of drink. But obviously it was my birthday, so people buy me cocktails. I prefer sweet drink. And then on that day, I didn't think nothing of it. Like, I didn't really, it was really like blasé. Like I was like, I feel like one of them girls that are like a rare tear girl. Like that's like, I know not everyone's gonna understand.
So can we have
what
a translation of what rare tear means? You know,
like just them joke girls. Like I just didn't even clock. Like does that make sense? Like I didn't even know anything was going on, right?
Well, it's not really for you to clock. I hear stories that people don't know they're pregnant for like the first 4 months,
which is nuts. But I feel like I'm an adult. I'm married.
Okay, I've heard
I'm sexually
adults.
active.
I've heard stories about adults.
I'm married and sexually active.
Well, we're not married, but adults.
That's a bit.
Stop.
Okay, but for me, I just feel like it is kind of my duty to kind of be, you know, understand my rhythm, my flow, everything. Just for me, anyway. Right. And then, what happened? So, October's going, and then someone made a comment on one of my pictures. No, didn't make a comment. My friend personally messaged me and asked me something, and he was just like, you know, only pregnant women do that. And I was just like, I'm not pregnant. I was just like, if I was, I wouldn't lie to you. I promise. And he was just like, okay, cool. And then the next day, another one of my friends messaged me and was like, Swods, are you pregnant? I was like, why? And he was like, oh, because of my DP. And I was just like, no, like I just happened to have a picture up that, say I was moving and EJ just snapped it, but the picture came out nice. So I was just like, okay, cool, because my hands were like here, but I wasn't actually touching myself, but in the picture it looked like I was touching myself. And I was just like, no. And I was just like, what are they talking about? I was thinking, so I started thinking like, oh right, my belly getting bigger, like no one's got time for that. It's already got life of its own anyway.
See, spirit of the living God is trying to reveal to her in her sleep.
Anyway.
Through conversations, through words.
Anyway, so I thought to myself, you know what, let me take a pregnancy test. So I took one, and this is what happened. I didn't want to tell EJ. Sorry guys, that's like something that keeps happening. I hiccup and burp at the same time. It's really not nice. Yeah, so I didn't want to tell EJ because in the past I've been at TJ, my period's like 2 days late, and I just think I'm pregnant. And he'll be like, so do you always think you're pregnant?
Literally. Every month is the recurring story. Hey, you think I'm pregnant? Yeah, whatever.
Every month. See what I'm saying? No respect. This is probably like 2 or 3 occasions. So I just thought to myself, the last time,
10 occasions.
The last time he cheeked me, I was just like, you know what, cool. I'm not gonna say nothing to him like next time until I know that I am. That way I wouldn't keep bothering him or getting his hopes up. Not his hopes up, but it wasn't within our plans to have a child yet.
You know what?
But before, EJ used to always be like, you know, if you were to be pregnant, like, I'd be happy. And I'd be like, oh, I'd be like, I don't know, like, I'm not ready. But obviously now, I'm so happy.
You know, it got to that point whereby she played with my emotions so many times. When she came and told me, like, oh, whatever, man. I'm like, roof it, man. You're a gem. No, literally.
How can you say roof it?
No, literally, because, you know, she's like, I think I'm pregnant. Am I back? And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be a dad. And then it came. I was like, oh. Oh, babe, I think, you know, and she's like, no. Then she's like, oh, babe, I think, I'm like, yeah? No, I'm like, yeah, you mugging my life. So then one time she said it, I was like, oh, whatever, man, who cares? So I got to that stage in my head, like, you told me she's pregnant. I'm like, I don't believe it until I see proof, DNA, evidence.
You're not okay. Anyway, so I took it, but mind you, remember I said I couldn't hold my urine, right? So I was bursting to go to the toilet, guys. So I've held on to just like the basic generic pregnancy test, and I've peed, but I didn't realise how much pee was gonna come out, and it literally peed all over the tip, all over the screen. So I was like, oh, flip, man. And obviously I'm a married woman.
And pee game stronger.
You're so silly. Anyway, you know, like, I know I'm active, so we always had like contraception, sorry. We always had pregnancy tests in the house, like in our little medical cabinet. So that was a 2-pack. And why did I only, no, that was a 2-pack. So I thought, you know what, at the time, no, sorry, it might have been 2 single packs, something like that. But that was just the last one. Anyway.
Was that the one I bought?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's sly. I can't lie to you.
No, I think you're you didn't, but let me just finish.
Okay, yeah, go on.
I think you think, I know what you think, but yeah. So you did buy that one, but months ago.
Okay.
Yeah? When we went shopping together.
Okay,
yeah, so we just
sent me a list.
No, I'm getting up to that, yeah. So I was like, hey, cool. I was like, oh man, now I know it's gonna be like not real. Like if it says yes, I'm not even gonna believe it. If it says no, I'm not gonna believe it because I just peed on the glass and I know you're not supposed to do that. So something said to me, don't throw it away, just leave it. And I didn't want the box to be empty in case EJ went in there, I don't know, to get something from the medical cabinet and just noticed it was open or empty. So I cleaned it obviously and put it back in, and at the time the screen was blank. It didn't do nothing. It didn't put any line. It didn't put nothing on the control bit, nothing on the test bit. So I just thought, okay, forget it. I put it back in the box, and I just thought, ah, whatever, it's not that deep. The next day, EJ wasn't here, but then I was realizing that my period is like 6 days late. Do you get what I mean? Like, no, yeah. At that time, it was probably a week late. I was like, my parents never. It plays games, but not these sort of games. So I was just like.
So in my head, she was coming to me. I'm like, babe, every month it's 10 days late, 15 days late, 28 days late.
The only time my period ever did that was when it was changing the cycle. Okay. And it don't normally do this. Like, this is not like I'm on clockwork, you know. So I was just like, okay, cool. I didn't really think anything of it, so I didn't think I was pregnant. I just thought, oh, my cycle's changing again, twice in 1 year. I was thinking, that's rubbish. Like, since when? And then I was just like, okay, cool. I didn't think nothing of it. And then, sorry guys, I'm gonna be quite frank. My boobs were tender, but I'm like, normally when I'm about to come on, they can be like just a few days before. So I was thinking, oh, maybe my period is coming soon or whatever. So I didn't think nothing of it. Then that night, yeah, like that late evening, it was a Monday, and I was just thinking like, nah, so I was like, you need to go and take a test. You just should take a proper one. And then somebody said to me, go back into the bathroom and look at the other test. So I looked at the other test, it was still blank, but when I looked up in the light, I could see it had 2 lines. But when I say 2 lines, when I say they were faint, they were faint. Like, I don't even know if I kept, I probably didn't keep it. But when I say they were faint, they were so faint that I was just like, clearly it's just an error. Like, I could only see it when I was holding it up in front of like the black, bright light bulb or something. And then I messaged EJ and I was like, to my babe, because he was at men's fellowship at church, and I was just like, oh, when you're finished, please, on your way home, go to Tesco's or something. Can you get this? I was like, can you get toilet roll? Can you get bread? Can you get butter? And can you get pregnancy test? And can you get me hairspray? Like something like that.
And you know what's funny? I remember when she actually said that. I saw her on the list, but I was thinking, okay, well, it's not going to be anything different anyway. I was like, yeah, so it's just going to say I'm not pregnant. I'm like,
mind you, I hadn't said a word to EJ about anything, yeah. And I sent it to him and he was just like, oh, Swodzdiamonte, what do you know, but I've already passed there. And I was like, oh, not to worry, it's not urgent anyway, because by that time I was thinking, you're psyching yourself out, like you're doing too much, chill out. So the Tuesday now, my heart's racing. Like, I just, like, by now, period's still not coming. I'm not getting no cramps. Normally I get cramps before it comes, and I'm just like, what's going on? My stomach's not bloated, my boobs aren't even tender anymore. Like, I'm like, this is strange. Like, this is really strange. I'm starting to feel a bit more like, what if? So I'm like, okay, wait, I'm gonna go to work on my break from work. I'm gonna go to Tesco, buy a clear blue or whatever. Like, I was like, I need to buy an expensive one, so specific.
Cheers. And then hashtag branded.
So silly. Yeah, and literally we got there. I got not even to work. I got like near the station near my house, and I was like, forget it. And I walked into Co-op, and I was just like, I can't wait that long. So I went and bought a twin packet from just the Co-op brand, and then literally all on the train I was like fiddling my thumbs like, oh my god, like, God, am I pregnant? Because this wasn't the plans, you know, like, you know, 2017 we're meant to be doing nah. And I was just like, nah. I was like, nah, I don't think I am. Like, I genuinely didn't think I was anyway. I was just like, nah, I don't think I am, man. I'm normally on top of my game, like. And then I was like, okay, cool. Then got to work, done my first client's hair, and finished it. And I was to have a second client in about an hour and a half. And I said, you know what? Let me go take this on my break because I needed to pee. So I used it, peed. Looked down at it, said negative. I said, cool. And I remember I looked down at it, said negative, and I was like, cool. I was like, thank you, God, because you just know. And then I literally put it on the side, you know, fixed myself up, my jeans on properly, Then as I was unlatching like the toilet door, and I picked it up, I noticed it said positive, and I was just like, no. I was like, what does it mean? Like, I was confused. I was like, this is wrong. I was like, this is wrong. Like, literally, I was like, this is wrong. And I had these stupid, cheap co-op things, man. And I was like, that's what happens when you buy £2.50 pregnancy test. So then I walked to Tesco, and which is just down the road. And then it was so nuts because one of the subbies, if it was you, you know it was you, saw me that day in Tesco's and was like, wow, you're blessed and highly favored or something like that. And I was like, huh? And I looked shagged, like I looked a mess. And I was like, huh? And she was just like, I watch your channel and you're so white. And I was just like, thank you so much. I was just thinking, girl, I'm en route to go and get me a pregnancy test. So I was just thinking, I hope she goes like that way, like all the way that way, so I can go this way kind of thing. And like, I was just like, oh, thank you so much, whatever. We hugged, whatever. And I carried on about my day. And I was kind of like looking on the pregnancy. I was like looking around like, is the girl coming? Is the girl coming? Just in case, like, you know. So I was like, hey, cool, I got it. I got 2 Clear Blues, a twin pack. I got a twin pack of the Tesco brand. Like, I was acting crazy.
Bro, like that, yeah.
I spent like £30.
Bro.
Can you imagine? So I bought all of that, and then I looked at the time and I was like, I can't do this. So I messaged my next client, which was, thank God, someone that is close to me anyway. And I was like, do you mind if I do you tomorrow? Da, 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 da. And she was like, yeah, there's no rush anyway. Da, da, da. And I was like, thank you. Because I was like, at that time I was getting anxiety. I was thinking, I can't be anxious for nothing. So I've gone to my mum's house, which was closer than going back home, because I was going to church later as well. And then I remember my mum and dad were there. My dad doesn't live with us, but he just came and they were talking, we were all having a conversation, whatever. Then like when they got into their conversation, I just kind of slid out the room and went to the toilet and I locked myself in there. And then I took the test. And when I took the test of Clear Blue, I was 2 to 3 weeks pregnant. And my heart was like, goom, 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 goom. And that's when this happened. Like, can you see this? The lighting in here is really bad. It's like, I've got romantic lighting. But it says that I am 2 to 3 weeks pregnant. Guys, how? Not how, but I just said I need to lose weight. God. Like, God's time's the best. To say I'm not anxious is a big lie. I haven't said nothing to EJ. His birthday's coming up, so I'll probably tell him on his birthday. But I have to tell my mum because I don't know who else to tell. But she's got a big mouth and she's excited, so I need her to zip it up. So I'm gonna call her in here and let's see what she says. Mom, yeah? Come quickly. I'm in the toilet. Come here. What's in it? It says that I'm pregnant. Really? Yes. I don't know. They all say I'm pregnant. I don't understand. I had to buy all these ones because I didn't know what else to do. Yeah, but I always miss my period. I'm just like, I think my last period was in September.
Oh, praise God. What you want to do?
What can I do, man?
Exactly.
I don't
You
think...
didn't tell him, Mama.
I haven't told him a thing. I'm not going to say anything. Don't say nothing to anybody. I had to, Mum. You can't say nothing to anybody. This is so not planned.
Yeah. God knows best, baby. God always make a way where there is no way, so just leave it like that.
Amen to that.
Congratulations, Emmanuel.
Don't say nothing to no one, Mum. I'm not even going to tell Emmanuel.
Okay.
Maybe I'll tell him on his birthday. I was so shocked, as you could see from the video. I was so shocked. I looked like a mess. I was so overwhelmed. I was just like, I'm not even gonna lie. In all the years like that I've done rubbish, God, like in that moment I felt like I'm having God's child. I'm having a baby. and it kind of like flipped my mind frame a bit, like, oh, this is a blessing.
Amen.
And I felt like, wow, me, God, you see me fit to carry one of yours. I was like, wow. But I was still very, very overwhelmed. Like, it didn't feel real because I felt so normal. So anyway, I didn't tell EJ. And literally, EJ came to my mum's house about 20 minutes later to pick me up to go to prayer meeting. And I remember he came in and you were just like, "You right here, babe?" And I was just like, "Hey, babe." And then we were just sitting down.
I remember
and I was like, "I'm good." And then we went to prayer meeting and I was like, there's no other place that I would want to be right now. And I prayed my life.
That's it.
And I was like, God, I'm so thankful. And and you know, your plan, you know, like you writ my tomorrow at the end of the day. So it's not about my plans. I was just thanking God because I was just like, some women, you know, would love or be blessed or pray to conceive and they can't. And I just thank God so much and I still am very, very thankful. So anyway, my mum kind of told me what to do. She was just like, you know, don't worry, everything's gonna be fine. Go to your GP in about 2 weeks, she said, because she was just like, sometimes those tests can be inaccurate or whatever. So I think they were tested like 2 to 3 weeks, and mind you, that was the 1st of November. And when I worked it out, I was probably like about 5 weeks, or 4 or 5 weeks. When they worked it out anyway from the doctor, obviously they go by your last period date. I think I was 5 weeks. So I was just like, damn, I've been pregnant for a whole 5 weeks and I was drinking on my birthday. Like, I was just like, flipping hell, man. I had a cocktail and they were like,
no, don't beat yourself up. Trust me, loads of women do it. Don't feel any way. It's gonna be fine, I promise you.
I feel like my pregnancy's gone so fast because I slept the whole of winter. I could sleep like 15 hours straight.
It made no sense. Always sleeping. Are you always sleeping, big man?
Like,
wake up, man. Sleeping, like, what do you?
I'll be like, I did go. I'll be like, I'm going to work, and then I'll be like, I'm coming home, and then I'll be like, oh, babe, I'm tired. Or we watch something, and I'll pretend I'm gonna proper watch it with him, and I knew in my heart that I was not going to watch this with him, and he'll put up whatever he's watching. We'll watch it on a laptop or something, and then I'd like lay on his chest, and then we'll start watching. I'll be like, "Whoa, swear down," and when he gets into it, I'll just be like. Like I knew what I was doing. I planned it.
Strategy.
He's not gonna wake me back up. So I was just like, in my head, I'll be like, I'm just so tired.
Right.
Slept the whole of winter away. And then his birthday came and I vlogged his birthday, right? So we were meant to go to brunch, which we did. And then we were meant to go on the cable car.
It was a late brunch.
When we came out of brunch, when I was getting ready to take him to the cable cuts and to the Shard, wasn't it the Shard I took you to?
Yeah, but was that
Houghton.
the same day?
It was supposed to be though.
Houghton.
That's the thing, it actually was supposed to be. But when we got here, I felt so nauseous. So this is like a story time / pregnancy update. I did not have any morning sickness at all. I had slight nausea.
Praise God.
Praise God. Yeah. I'm so thankful. Like, all jokes aside, like, I thank God so much. He's just amazing. And then I had slight nausea, especially my first trimester. It wasn't every day, but when it came, I was just kind of like, oh. Generally, I get motion sickness from even cars. Ask EJ. Yeah. I'm always like, can you slow down over the humps? So now that I'm pregnant.
Honestly, I never believed in motion sickness until I met this girl. I thought she was Gemini.
I've always had it, as far as I'm concerned.
I thought she was a liar.
When I was young and my dad used to take us on long trips in his car, he had a plastic bag for me. Like, it was just the norm. Like, I threw up. I just can't help it.
Let's just pray we don't have any kids like that, you know?
Hopefully not, because that is a lot. But yeah, so, yeah, that day I was so nauseous. It took me like 2 hours to do my makeup. I just couldn't, like, I didn't have strength. Like, honestly, I remember I was texting one of my friends who knew, and I was just like, I promise you, right now, and my friend Erica, I was like, Erica, I just want to go to sleep. Like, that's all I wanted to do. Like, I just literally was like, but we've already gone out. And was that your official birthday? No, so his birthday was the next day. But remember, I couldn't go to sleep because my plan was to tell him on that midnight. Yeah, and I had made big reservations in the Shard, one of the restaurants in the Shard, to take him. So I was like, hey, cool. Anyway, I was just like, you just got to do it. Bought cute little outfit, wore it anyway.
Jeez!
Like, literally, cute outfit. That was the last time I wore a crop top.
She put on a nice little number to
yeah,
celebrate
like,
my birthday. You know what I mean?
Literally. I was just like, no, I had like, you know, you're just like, boy, my body's about to not be mine no more, so let me just try and plan something cute for him. So I did, done my makeup stuff, we left out, we went there, we went to the Shard. I think we got there about, I think it was at 10:30. We got there at 10:30, but parking was crazy and there was a lot of works going on the road. So I went up and he parked. So he was like, Swords, why aren't you driving? Like, you said that you was gonna drive. And I was just like, I know, babe, but I don't know why, but I just feel sick. And then he was like, you keep saying you feel sick, you know, you just stop saying that. Like, why are you announcing that in your life? And I was just like, it's true, man. I'm not sick, I'm well.
That's it.
I get to be like, I'm well. These times I knew, yeah. I was like, it's your baby. It's making me feel nauseous.
Oh, man,
literally.
that's too funny.
Literally, I was like, your baby's making me feel nauseous. And then he went and parked the car, went up. And when I went upstairs, I had spoken to the woman, said everything about our reservation. She put us on one table, but then she was like, in about 5 minutes I can move you to a window table. And I was like, that's gonna be perfect. So the woman that was attending to us, I said to her, I gave her this box. So this box, right? I hope you can see it. It's just a box. Yeah? Before I was leaving, I saw this box in my house. And it was like a pen box, but I was just like, cool. I wrapped it up.
It was my Parker pen box that was given to me exclusively. Yes.
I don't know if it's gonna focus, but
it was a gift from my company. But
yeah.
She got creative with it.
Anyway, but it was the right shape for what I was looking for, and I was just like, it's not that deep. I don't even know why we still got it. But anyway, so this was from when I picked my bridesmaids before my wedding. This tinsel or whatever. So everything came in handy. My friend, because I'm not good at riddles, wrote a riddle, and it says preheat the oven to something weeks and something days. Insert bun, set timer for July something. Okay guys, so it is the 24th of November. It's officially EJ's birthday in about 45 minutes. I've taken him out to the Shard. We're in Hutong restaurant, and I'm gonna show you guys. Today's the day I reveal, I tell him all. Okay, where can I put this? Bear with me a sec. Guys, it's gonna be amazing. I actually don't know what he's gonna be like. Right, so here's the plan. This box has my pregnancy test in it, and it's also filled with like tinsel, and on top of the tinsel it's got a riddle. Then I've got this, so let's see. I'm so excited. My battery's dying, so I'm gonna save it until we show him. Thanks,
but yeah, so like the G that I am, I sussed it out straight
away. Tell them what happened. So I gave it to the lady.
Sorry.
So when I gave it to the lady, she was like, oh, I was like, okay, basically I'm pregnant. I'm going to be telling my husband tonight. So at midnight when you guys bring out his little dessert cake thing. Sorry, EJ keeps moving the camera.
Sorry guys,
please.
my foot. So
size 12s and that.
Yeah, so man, too big for your boots.
Sorry, you're so tough. But yeah.
I'm smart. There you go.
He's actually really smart. But yeah, I'm saying to you, so all this time, like, he just called me like, so what's they say? I was like, it's fine, don't worry, just come up. And then he forgot the camera in the car. Mind you, I was like, so he went back down, got the camera. So when he was gone down to get the camera, I said to the lady, at midnight when you guys bring out his little dessert thing, can you please bring this box out to him and just put it on the side? And she was just like, okay. So after that, we sat down, we ate, and then we were talking, and then his birthday cake came out. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear EJ. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And then I got a big present for you. That's right.
Oh,
Wow.
interesting.
What's that?
Make a wish and blow a candle out.
A wish. This is the mango pudding with chocolate.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh.
Good one.
Hold on, there's something else underneath this. Nah. Nah, is it what I think you're gonna tell me?
You're gonna be a daddy. Are you gonna cry? I feel like I'm gonna cry too.
No, that's... No, that's...
Babe. Hey, don't you down.
There you go. Take a seat, take a seat.
Oh, don't start, I'm fine. I'm not disabled.
Clicked it for that long.
It was so hard. Right, that's all folks, now time for grand people business. The lights are so dim in here, I had to put my phone on. Wait, hold on. You guys won't probably be able to see me. I'm so emotional now, but I literally have to use my phone because it's like romantic lights in here, but I'm just emotional. He didn't cry, guys. I saw him cry once the day after our wedding day. And she's definitely wiping his eyes. I'm happy. So that's how I told EJ he was gonna be a daddy. How did you feel?
I was overwhelmed, like I was proper ecstatic, Lord knows, and obviously I was, yeah man, it was emotional. No, it was proper, no seriously, like, you know what I mean, obviously it's a thing whereby it weren't planned, but again, it's a thing whereby it's a blessing from God, and I thought
EJ always wanted me to have his babies. He always wanted to trap me. He wanted to be in my life forever.
I wouldn't go that far, but no, seriously.
You're a liar, but it's fine.
No, I'm like...
God knows the truth.
It's in my life. But anyway, that's what I was saying. I was proper like excited, gassed, like just grateful to God, like literally, because there's so many people that want to have kids that can't have kids, or have kids but feel like it's the wrong time. Which is no such, I don't believe there's no such thing as the right time. You just do it, and then, you know,
it's God's divine time.
Yeah, that's God's divine time. God makes a way. But yeah, no, literally, I was just overjoyed, over the moon, just thankful, grateful. Because again, like, people want to have kids but can't have kids, or people feel like they're having it at the wrong time. Which we know everything's in God's divine time. So like, I was just grateful. I felt blessed, on top of the world. I felt, you know, I'm the king of the world. I'm now bringing a potential heir to my potential throne. So I just give God thanks. Like, I was just happy, like overjoyed over me, and I was like, yeah, we're gonna make this happen. And yeah, I just feel like we're gonna be amazing parents. Not even I know we're gonna be amazing parents. We're gonna impart so much knowledge, so much wisdom, and it's gonna come into a house full of love and peace and harmony and joy. And that's what you want, you know. And you want to raise your child in the ways of the Lord. So yeah, man, like, Lord knows, just happy, like, just So obviously all those emotions came only once. Obviously you sure I should put a little one tear. Obviously,
may I just add,
no, nothing wrong with a man shedding no one tear.
EJ and I have been together at this point almost 9 years. I've known him for 9 years at the point of that video you just saw.
Right, 9 years.
And I had never seen him cry except for the day after our wedding day, when he was saying like thank yous at church when we received our marriage certificate. And that cry lasted for like 30 seconds. It was really awkward. I didn't know what to do because I'd never seen him cry. I didn't even know he had
Instead of massaging my back, she just stood there and looked at me.
He argued with me after, you know, like, why didn't you massage your back? I was thinking, like, who says that?
She was a real G, should have massaged my back to babe.
Well, then maybe I was a fake G at the time because it was so weird. I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, he doesn't do, I didn't even know you had water in your eye.
Even hold my hand. Just left man.
I was standing next to you.
Left man lurking. No, I'm joking. That's cool.
I was trying. It was really awkward. It was so weird. But like at this point, as you saw in the video, like when he cried, like, I literally got so. I was thinking, oh my God, this is real. I'm actually giving you a, like, God's allowed me to give you a baby. Like something that you could say that was yours. Like it's come from you. And I got really emotional with him. But I didn't cry because I wasn't trying to ruin my eyeliner. And I just went and gave him a hug. I made up for not hugging him the day after the wedding. And you saw, I think I did well. And then yeah, that's how EJ found it. That's how I told him. And then by the time I told him, I think my 12-week scan was literally like, I don't even know. No, by the time I told him, my 12-week scan wasn't even coming yet. Well, my midwife's appointment was coming, so I told him, and he was just like so happy. And then he made sure he was like at everything. But so from there, my first trimester, I slept my life away. I didn't have cravings in my first trimester. Oh, pepper.
Oh yeah, she loves pepper.
You don't know I hate pepper. Come on.
You don't know.
I hate pepper. Even in the, what challenge did we do? Kissing challenge.
Yeah, we challenge, but no, it was kissing challenge.
I don't know about that. In the kissing challenge, EJ put pepper on my lips, and that's why I was like, I'm getting used to it, like, cause at that time I just started springing on some craving for pepper. If I was having Chinese, I was like, yeah, can I pepper? I'd put hot chili sauce. I'd cook with like 3 Scotch bonnets. Me that used to cook with half or just one. What? I don't know. I just liked pepper, and then but I changed in my second trimester. But yeah.
Yeah, she had some interesting ones in her second trimester, I believe that.
Yeah, but we'll get to that on a different video.
Sending me out of the house at 11:30 to go pick up things. I need to talk about that. Yeah.
Forgot.
Creams, I want creams. Baby.
I was about to ask you to go and get me something now, and I was thinking no today.
Yeah, be good girl.
You good girl.
That's it.
But yeah, so that's how EJ found out. My first trimester was not as bad as people make out like it could be, but I guess everybody is different, and I respect that. By the grace of God, I did not throw up. The only time I did throw up, I threw up on 3 occasions actually, but it was never food, it was always bile. Sorry, I know that's a bit gross. But it was 3 times after I had brushed my teeth in the morning, so it was never like, oh, I feel sick, I'm gonna throw up. So I brushed my teeth and I just happened to like gag a little bit and throw up.
You're just brushing that tongue.
No, it was always when I finished, funny enough, and then I'll just literally wash out my mouth all over again and go about my day. But the nausea was not the worst. It came and went. My cravings was pepper, as I said. I had fizzy water. I really liked sparkling water.
Yes.
And those were the 2 things that I really liked.
Buxton.
I lost my appetite. I wasn't eating a lot. Just because I just wasn't hungry. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I genuinely weren't hungry, and sorry guys, I had constipation. Like, I was constipated. I wasn't using the toilet as often as I used to, and that really threw me off because it used to make me feel quite bloated, and when I felt bloated, it was very uncomfortable. And I know it's not rare to get constipation, but for me, obviously, I was a learner, so I was just like, oh man. Along the journey, apps that I've used are My Bump or thebump.com, and yeah, mainly thebump.com, which is really cool because you get to see like how the baby's growing and what they're doing in each week. And yeah, each week was really pivotal. In my first month, no one really knew I was pregnant. Like, if I hadn't told you, it wasn't visible.
This way. Not everybody I know.
Not even because of that anyway, like just visibly. I'm not small, I'm quite tall, 5'8", and I'm not like small in frame. But for my first trimester, I was carrying, I didn't see no difference, to be fair. Except for when I was constipated and I had bloating. There was nothing that kind of made me feel like, oh yeah, I'm pregnant. So it was kind of just like fiddles, fingers and weights. And then on our first scan, which was a 12-week scan, that's when I was like, oh my God, there's really a baby inside of me. And how did you feel when you went to the scan?
Yeah, I just made everything real. Obviously, I guess from a guy's perspective, it's different. We're not carrying the child. Yeah. Obviously, we know it's our seed that's how to create the child, but we haven't really got the bond or attachment as there. You're obviously excited, you're happy, but you feel like you can't, say, relate or empathize as much. But when you see it, it's like, oh wow, like it's actually there. It's actually got a personality. It's actually moving up and down. It's actually having fun. It's playing hide and seek with itself and knock down ginger and these things with itself. So yeah, no, like that. Yeah, I think for me, just made it more of a reality, so to speak. And I guess guys that are fathers or expected fathers that have gone to the scan, how do you guys feel? Because literally for me, I thought until I saw the scan, it made it more real. I thought, okay, I'm actually going to be a dad now, so I need to perhaps, well, for me, I think financially and stuff, okay, I need to get these things in place, X, Y, Z. So I was like, okay, cool, I need to do my bit in that on that end, so to speak. So
to a certain extent, I feel like I felt similar to EJ until the scan, because you know you're pregnant because the test told you so. And the thing I found was weird was that my midwife never checked if I was pregnant. The GP never checked if I was pregnant. So I was just like, how do they know that I'm not lying? But then when I went for that first scan and I was just kind of like, oh my God, so it's true. I really have a baby inside me. So up until that moment, it's like, you don't feel nothing. Except for those little cravings and the nausea and the tiredness. I literally was just kind of like, am I pregnant? Not that I second guessed it, but it was kind of like, you know, there was nothing tangible that showed me, if that made sense. Maybe not in the way I wanted to be shown. And then that day I was kind of like, wow, God, I'm gonna be a mum. Like, that's crazy. And yeah, I was really thankful. It was so, I remember like going into the scan, like we weren't like best friends that day, we were just like amicable, we were like associates. And as soon as I saw like the baby, it's like my heart just smiled, and I just looked and I could see him on the side and he was smiling. It was just like really like, wow, we're multiplying. It was special. Our second scan was even more special, but we'll talk about that in our next vlog. Not vlog, but our chit chat video about pregnancy update and story time. But yeah, so through my first trimester I wore a lot of loose clothes. I think that was just because I felt like it and it was winter. And yeah, it was good, it was fun. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't say anything bad about anything. Like, I just thank God, really. I just think any one of us that get to carry one of God's seeds, blessed. So yes guys, if you got any questions, any suggestions, anything to do with pregnancy, anything you want to see us do, write it down below. Let me know how your first trimester was, if you're a mum, if you're a mother-to-be, or if you are in your first trimester. Congratulations to you, and thank you all for all the love that you guys sent to us in our announcement videos. We love you guys. We love you guys. We love you guys. And to all those people that are asking to send us stuff, send us a message, a direct message, because people have been messaging us saying, oh, is there an address I can send you gifts and stuff? Yeah, send us a message. Or email us on teamswoduel@hotmail.com.
Alright guys, yeah, no, thank you. So look out for our trimester 2 video. And yeah, join notification gang.
Yeah guys.
And yeah, please comment, like, share and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend about TeamSwoduel.
EJ thinks I'm gonna give him another baby at the end of the year. No, I'm joking.
You said that, but yeah, no, anyways,
that's what you whispered in my ear last night. No, I'm joking.
About that one, but no guys, thank you again for supporting us on our journey and for all your wonderful comments and just for being amazing and supporting us. I appreciate it. I know Mrs. Jones appreciates it, and yeah guys,
I do.
You know, keep sharing our stuff, you know, keep telling your mates about our stuff, and yeah, we try to respond to you guys on Snapchat and Instagram and Twitter, so yeah, you know, keep sending us messages guys.
Rewind it a little bit. Just want to say, babe, happy anniversary.
You're gonna be a daddy.